Hello adventurers, it's Dave here, welcoming you to another walk in the great outdoors. Today we're kicking off a crisp January hike around the beautiful Allerthorpe Common and its charming village. From peaceful woodland paths to quaint countryside views, this is a perfect spot to embrace the fresh winter air. So grab your boots and let's get started on this scenic adventure.
Now then YouTube, out and about again, out in East Yorkshire, having a walk around Allerthorpe Common, halfway between Hull and York. It's Forestry Commission woodland, so we'll have a look and we'll see what's about. Parked up in the Forestry Commission car park and they're giving them all my money for the week. £3 for 4 hours, £5 for all day or 8 hours. So yeah, not cheap, but there seems to be lots of parking along the road which people seem to take advantage of. So firstly, skirted around the edge of the woods and we come out and following chalk lane. This will take us to the village of Allerthorpe, where we'll cut round, back to the woods, and then eventually back to the car. Only a short one today, only about 5 miles. And although looking across, it's a bright, clear day, and just make out the sun in the sky, but it's still the middle of January. Midwinter, it's freezing cold out today, it's bitter and biting. So of course we keep moving and we keep lovely and warm. And looking at the path, although there's been lots of rain recently, the ground in this area, fair bit of chalk, but also a lot of sand, so what rain we have had seems to have drained away quite nicely, so it's reasonably firm underfoot, relatively easy going, so we can keep moving and we can keep warm. And just short of a mile into the journey, with a plane going overhead, we turn right. That's where we've come from. This is where we're continuing. Past this farmhouse in the distance there. Track is still reasonably dry, well drained. Now we see specks of white of the chalk which absorbs all the water. So as we get to this farmhouse, our track peels off to the left. Looks like it's a place to have a rest here, but the signs are quite clear. This is the way we're going, so our journey continues. Around this gate. Looking out over the Vale of York here, all the flatlands, as we progress and see that the tracks look like they're more established, better paved, but we're getting closer towards civilization and the village of Allerthorpe. Looking through the trees here, it looks like there's another golf course. It's amazing how much land is taken up by these little clumps of 18 holes. So about 2.5 miles into the walk, about halfway round, and we're just coming into the village of Allerthorpe. So head out of the village and back onto the paths, and we're heading back towards Allerthorpe Common. And after walking nearly a mile out of the village, we're heading back into the woods. Great variety of trees, lots of silver birch. And here we are back in the woodlands of Allerthorpe Common. Just gonna, as we walk back to the car, have a wander around the woods, see what we can see. Lovely, wide, well maintained, well drained rides and paths. Lots of varieties of trees. As we pan around and see if I break with some young fir trees in there. Taller trees all around. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, all of this is open access land, so you don't need to stick to the paths. You can go into the woods, have a proper explore. As we walk through the forest, there's lots of signs that these woodlands are well managed. You can see branches have been cut and felled. Sections where old trees once were been taken out, and younger trees put in place to grow. So we head off the main path into the forest. Just crossed a big fire break with some pylons and high tension electric cables going down the middle. But we're not far from the car now. We'll weave our way through the woodlands. So as we walk through the last part of the woods, getting close to the car park, so I think I'll sign off here. If you enjoyed following me on this little walk, hit the thumbs up button. If you like my content and want to see some more, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell and you'll be notified every time a new video drops. Normally drop videos once a week or so, generally at the weekend. And if there's anything that you specifically like or want to tell me, hit me in the comments. So until next time, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you later.